Hi everyone, this is Ruth M. Haines, your Philadelphia real estate expert. This video is all about living in a big city. Okay. I've lived in smaller places, like a smaller city and a bigger city. And for a while there, I was like, I hate the big city. I'm not coming back and I don't want to do anything. But there was a lot of things that I took for granted in a big city, and I want to talk to you about the pros and the cons of living in a big city. Because we like the suburbs, like I've lived in the suburbs and living in the city, and then you think, yeah, I'm just going to move to another state, another town. But there are some advantages to living in a big city. The first advantage is everything's a lot closer. Some places that you live, that's my guess. Some places where you live, um, like gas is crazy and you have to drive so far to get anywhere. It's like 20 minutes here and 20 minutes there and 20 minutes there. I went to a city where it was just all highways, okay? And this is what you get. Like, it was like a lot of cities in one, and it was like not even half the size of a big city, like Philadelphia. And it was just, I mean, after first it was like, I don't like it. And then you get used to it. But once you, like, the good part is that there's not a lot of lights, a lot of traffic lights. So you're just going. But, I mean, the bad part is, like, isn't that eating into your gas? I don't know. Anywho. um, yeah, living in a big city, everything's a lot closer. I mean, like, it's so funny because we're like, oh, I'm all the way in the Northeast and I'm not going all the way to the West Philadelphia. That's forever. But it's like everything out of town is forever away. It feels like everything is 30 and 40 minutes away. So definitely you got to enjoy that. You get public transportation. Don't take that for granted because your car goes down and you still got to be work on time and the buses don't run a certain way. Oh my goodness, you would be so stranded. And that is exactly what happens. Certain cities don't have all of, like, they have transportation, but it doesn't take you everywhere, like in Philadelphia. Like, even if you were to try to get to from one place to another place in Philadelphia, sometimes you can't get there depending on how much traffic the bus gets, like how many people want to go that way, and I guess they adjust their routes. So, yep, it's a little difficult for that. There are more job opportunities. Like, I'm a little sheet here. Um, there are more job opportunities when you live in a big city only because there's more people and there's more businesses, and so you can get a lot of job opportunities. In some places, it's difficult to find a job because they only have retail. And so if you don't have any industry and all you have is retail, then like you don't have as much opportunity as somebody in a big city with big office buildings. I went to a town and the downtown was one building. I know it sounds crazy, but downtown was one building. I mean, I tried to find out what I could do to open up a business there, and it was like they were so nice to me and they talked to me and everything like that, but they were like, our process is a little more difficult. So I was just like, you know what? Yeah. And for this big city, they will help you in certain ways so you can get it done. All right. Another pro is that shopping is better because I guess you have multiples. And like the town I was in, it was no shoe store. What? Who? Okay, do you see? No shoe store for women. So I don't know how they bought their shoes, but they did have a store, it closed down, and then you just have to, like, they're like, oh, it's a one, like it's like one in every little city, and I'm like, I don't understand what this is. I'm used to 7 locations in one city, so if you don't have it at this store, call the other store. We'll just go. So yeah, that's what a benefit of living in the big city, and of course, entertainment. There's always going to be something to do, always something to go to. The problem is the person. I wasn't a person to go out and have fun and see what's going on and see what things are in town. I wouldn't do that until I went to a smaller town. Then I was just like, all right, what we doing? So you just have to take advantage while you're in a big city. Maybe one day you will go to a smaller place, but right now, just take advantage. The cons, there's a lot of competition. So even though you put in for a job, it's a lot of competition for the job. But you get it, you get it. And the crime. Well, the crime in the big cities are obviously higher than regular, places, but a lot of it sometimes has to do with the environment that you stay in. Like, that that's not an area that you should stay in, so things happen. And so, yeah, but crime is one of them. And then the last con is the lack of space. Whew. This thing is crazy. In Philadelphia in particular, I don't know how they do it in New York, but we have row houses down here. And although people from New York love it, they love the row house concept. Um, but yet, for me, it's like once your family goes to be a certain amount, it gets to be really difficult. And so you have, a lot of people in your family, one bathroom, two bathrooms, whatever. And so it just started to get difficult. So that's where, we're like lack of space for real. But in a small town, there's hidden opportunities, hidden opportunities that you wouldn't see, that you can't see. You have to be a very creative person to see this stuff. So, but it doesn't mean it's a bad thing. It doesn't mean it's a good thing. Like, living in a big city is what it is, but it's definitely going to be what you make it, for sure. All right, thank you so much. This is Ruth M. Haines. Thank you, and have a good day.